Aho, ashe, aloha. Welcome to weekly Astro News, my Lunacast with Cyndi Wallace and, of course, our little co-anchor Luna Tuna. And we're going to get ready and able and willing with our news for this week. There's a lot. So let's go ahead and start with the cards, Miss Luna. And you're going to pick the cards. Which card do you want? Come on, do your job. Which card do you want? That one that's kind of coming out? Okay, let's take that one. We're using the divine directions. Okay, so she picked, looks like she picked this one. Heal. She picked heal. So let's read what this says for this week. You have a natural gift for healing through your hands, words, and actions. Okay, I think we got this a couple of weeks ago, and it's about healing now. I think that the elections are over. Let's put away the rhetoric from both sides. I've seen it on Facebook. I saw one lady today that I could spank. She is, I know, much more spiritually involved than what I saw on her post. And yeah, it's time to just put all this away now. I'm going to borrow Yolanda von Sant's little saying. She says it's such a much, and it is. It's gotten such a much. The elections are over now. Let's move on. Let's try to unite and live in more of a balance on the mama. It's just such a much. And, I hope that next time I see this lady's post that it'll be a little bit more positive. We're here to heal. That's a mouthful. We're here to heal. And, we can't heal if this keeps going on. And it's just ego-based. It's the ego saying, let's keep this world separated. The ego does not want us to blend in and come and emerge. And what's going to happen, though, is that Pluto, I've told you Pluto's in Capricorn. What's going to eventually happen and emerge is a new party system. It's going to be for the people, by the people, and goes strictly with the Constitution. So these two other parties are going to fizzle out eventually. The old decrepit rhinos are going to disappear, and the ridiculously insane progressive ideas are going to go out of the window, and the elite will not be in charge any longer, and it's going to be for the people, by the people. And you're going to see this emerging before 2024, but by 2024, it's going to happen. And again, it's going to be a whole new system for all of us, and it's going to be very fair. And I doubt that anybody is going to be fighting back and forth like 5-year-olds. Of what I've seen, even 5-year-olds are more grown up than what I've seen on social media lately. So let's all, try to put the past behind us, live in the moment, and let's think positive. Have any of you ever gone a day thinking positive thoughts and that's all you do? Try it. It's a really, really fun thing. It's a nice challenge to do, thinking positive all day. And start with half a day and then go to a full day if you can, and then go for a full week. The week is hard, but try it. And if you think something negative, just exit out with your mind and go back to something positive in your mind. Another good trick you can do to stay positive and in a positive framework, because remember, the ego wants you to be negative. It wants you to be down on yourself. Trick it. Put on a rubber band on your or a special bracelet, and every time you look down at your wrist, think of something positive or something you're grateful for in the day. Or send out some prayers to the earth. Mama Earth, we certainly need it. So that's 2 things you can do to stay positive this week. I do it all the time. I'm not a master of it by no means, but I try. So you can try to play this game too. Let's pick the other card. Okay. Which card do you pick, Miss Luna Tuna? You being stubborn today? Didn't like the milk bone I gave you? Oh, you want that one? Okay. All right, Miss Luna picked this. All right, and what it says is break the chain. Ancestral patterns. Break those ancestral patterns. Healing. Again, we have healing. And rewrite the future. Okay, so it's about rewriting the future together. Not what ego wants us to do is to keep separate. And there are some that want us to keep separate and be mad at each other and hateful and all that. Well, let's see if we can start thinking positive and in a more positive frame. Such a much. All right, let's get to the astrology for this week. Monday, the moon will be in void. Okay, so today, you don't have to do much. I'll give you permission not to do much today. Whenever the moon is in void, it means that there's no contacts, there's no planetary contacts with the moon. And today, the moon is in Gemini, and that's a loving moon. That's a creative moon. So if you feel like getting out, you're knitting or something creative, please do it. If you feel like watching a movie, go ahead. It's about finishing up projects. That's what the moon void, of course, is all about. Is finishing up projects. Don't make any rash decisions today. Don't sign any papers today. Play it cool. Just end whatever you have going on for yourself and chill. That's the plan of the day. Chill. Be kind to everybody. And look down at that rubber band occasionally. Tuesday. All right. Well, guess what? The moon moves into Cancer. And, Cancer is a little bit more moody, emotional. It's more hideaway. You feel like you just want to retreat. Feel like you just want to sleep, like Luna does right now. It's a little moody. It's a nurturing moon, though. It's a parental moon. Maybe you do a lot with your children today. The sun is going to make an angle to Uranus, so that could be something sudden with a man. It could be the sun is vital in vitality, and it might be something sudden, like perhaps you don't feel so well, or you go to the doctors and they tell you you have something that you didn't know. I don't know. It could be that. But the moon being in Cancer would have something to do with the home. So, maybe something arises in the home with your husband or a brother or your son or something like that that's just sudden, unexpected, or maybe you're just doing a lot on the computer. All right. Wednesday, the moon will trine with Venus. That's lovely. Oh boy, that's dreamy. The moon will still be in Cancer. It's a nice social time. It could be filled with romance for you if you don't have somebody. If you have a partner, maybe some ooh la la that night. And, maybe you could meet someone. It can mean that too. And then later in the day, Pluto makes its it makes its personality known. You know what Pluto's all about. We have Pluto in what I was telling you about in Capricorn, and that's all about the government, transforming the government. But with your private life, Pluto can even deepen that Venus, that ooh la la Venus, which is romantic, and it has to do with money, and it's creative. So Pluto comes along and deepens all of that. So maybe you have, get into a project, a really, really great creative project. Thursday, the moon will be in Leo. Yay! Friendly fun. La 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 la, Leo. The full moon will be opposite Jupiter. How lucky can you get? Play the Powerball. And that's again Thursday. Play the Powerball. Jupiter is good luck. Leo is partnership. The moon can be a lady. Again, that romantic interest could still be continuing on Thursday that started on Wednesday. It's, still with that Pluto, and sometimes Pluto can be a little testy. So it might be that, maybe by Thursday you're tired of the Wednesday affair, and you're just getting a little testy by Thursday. Friday, let's see, Friday the Leo moon will oppose Mercury. So that could be, some communication with your partner. It could be, again, a little candid. It could be writing, communication. Anything with Mercury is always communication. And Saturday, Mercury goes into retro for until March 15th. We all know what a Mercury retro is all about. It messes up communication and really fouls up travel and schedules. And we'll talk more about that next week when we go over the overview of February. Sunday, the Leo moon goes to Virgo. Wah, 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 wah. That's partying hardy, having fun. Remember the romance, I talked about. And then Sunday rolls around and we got work the next couple days. So it's just kind of getting back to practicality and getting back to a new week of work. And Venus will trine Pluto, so that's very nice. Not a horrible day on Sunday. It's just, getting back to reality and getting your ducks in a row for another week. Well, that's it for us. I always enjoy coming in to your circle, and so I know so does Luna. Sometimes she has to be a little coaxed, but we love giving you the Astro news, and we will see you next Monday with an overdraft and an overview for February. God bless. Aloha. Ashe. Aho. Until then.